Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a packed house from St. Joseph by the Sea. We are broadcasting to you live from the beautiful and picturesque southern shores of New York City, the one and only town without pity, Staten Island. Stand up and represent. I'm Danny Chanod from Nobody Cares. I'll be providing play-by-play this afternoon, and joining me for color commentary for a glorious 8th grade girls championship game is Coach Eliot Wilson. Coach, welcome back.
Thank you for having me, and Staten Island Stand Up. We're doing it today for the ladies. We have the defending champions from 7th grade, the St. Charles Chargers, taking on St. Teresa's today in the semifinal, and our first of semifinal matchup today.
And it is a glorious two-game schedule that we have today on hand with our friends from Local Live. Shout out to Kevin, Chris, and everybody in the studio up there. We appreciate you. You're manning the cameras today, and we are going to be running the audio. It is St. Charles versus St. Teresa. And this, as you mentioned, Eliot, is a game that comes with a lot of anticipation. These two organizations are run by great coaching staffs on both sides. For St. Teresa's, you're talking about Coach Kathy Guerrero from the Guerrero family, so that's a big name here in Staten Island basketball.
Absolutely. If you talk about girls basketball on Staten Island, you have to mention the first family, the Guerreros.
No doubt. And then on the other side of the ball, St. Charles, they're commanded by Sly Willis, Tina Caroccia, and Casey Caroccia. So this is a squad that is well coached up and down, well prepared coming in today's ball game, and we don't expect it to be really sloppy, right? We expect this to be a really close-knitted game.
Both teams are very well coached, and we're going to see that today. We might see a little jitters in the first couple of minutes, but other than that, these girls are going to get up and down the floor, and they're going to hustle, and they're going to work their behinds off.
That's right. You've heard of Jordan playing with the flu. Now get ready for Nobody Cares. It's the 8th grade girls A semifinal. When we come back, support local. You got to tell people who this broadcast booth is powered by.
In honor of my boy Ray Palmer, Main Street Coffee!
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. That is the Let's Get Ready to Rumble of Staten Island sports. We are 100% ready to go. The girls have heard Eliot bellow over the balcony. Main Street Coffee. The fives are out on the hardwood. We are ready to go here at the 12 o'clock game. It is officially the afternoon.
And let's get ready to rumble.
And off the tip, it's St. Charles controlling it. Controlled by Bruno, sent inside to her sister. And it's thrown up off the glass, no good. St. Teresa will control. A good deflection here, possibly jitters from the start from both teams, as we may see a little bit of turnovers before they settle down into their offensive schemes.
St. Charles is going to apply pressure. That's what they do. That's what they've been doing. They've been playing together for the last couple of years. They are going to apply pressure no matter who's on the floor.
This is Castagna up top, sending it into Bruno Dunn. Emma passing it now. Up top, perimeter passing up top. A three from dead on, won't go. Second chance opportunity missed. It's rebounded by St. Teresa and quickly stolen away by St. Charles.
And there goes Liv.
Beautiful move in the paint for Olivia Bruno Dunn. And it's St. Charles' first points of the game. They lead 2-0.
Liv has played in a lot of big games, and she's ready to rock and roll as always.
And back down the other way, if you're unfamiliar with these two squads, it's St. Teresa wearing black jerseys with black shorts. They've got red and white wild designs going down the sides with white numbers and red trim. As for St. Charles, they're wearing white jerseys with white shorts, blue trim with gold stripes going down the shorts, as well as blue letterings.
St. Teresa's needs to settle down offensively. You can see that they're a little nervous with their passing.
There's a beautiful move inside. Getting their money in the paint early on. Olivia with back-to-back buckets.
Live 4, St. Teresa's nothing. She's ready to go.
Gianna Ferreri with it. I just realized those girls have their last name on the jerseys, E. Kind of hard to read, but still great to see.
Absolutely, we like that.
Castagna comes up with the turnover, kicks it left side. A three is buried from Cunningham.
Addie Cunningham is a shooter. She can let it fly.
7-0 is our score here early on. St. Teresa's got a battle from the beginning.
St. Teresa's is having a hard time handling this pressure right now. It's a 7-0 lead, and St. Teresa's calls their first timeout.
That's a good timeout to call, E. As you're a coach for many years, when you find your team in a situation like this, down 7-0 at the start, see something's not quite right, call timeout, get them together.
Yeah, it depends on the flow of the game. You know, in this case, the timeout was warranted because, you know, St. Teresa's is having a hard time handling the pressure. So maybe coach can draw up something to kind of, you know, relieve some of that pressure and get them into their offense.
I tell you, I can't afford your commentary today, so.
Oh, I'm ready to go today.
But you're locked and loaded.
I'm locked in.
I'll tell you something else. You're locked in all weekend because tomorrow we're at St. Peter's for 4 games starting at 3 o'clock.
Well, that's going to be fun. The boys are playing down at St. Peter's, and we're looking forward to that.
So that'll be the 8th grade boys A division, and then the 8th grade boys B division. We're doing both semifinals.
That is great. That is great for Staten Island, great for sports. We love the kids.
So St. Teresa is set to inbound here. 5:51 to go in the opening quarter of the 8th grade girls A semifinal. Oh, what a move! Baseline.
Strong move by Emily Schwarzerock.
Unbelievable last name. She's got my early vote for MVP. A 3 from the corner, gets a gentle and friendly roll, kisses every part of the rim, and then goes in.
That's an improved part of her game is her outside shooting.
Working around a high screen now. It's Ferrari. Kicks it into the corner, and an errant pass sent a little bit too strong ahead of the receiver for Emily Schwarzrock.
They're still struggling with the pressure of St. Charles, so hopefully St. Teresa's can get some easy, maybe get some easy baskets off of some defense. Well, good post up.
Beautiful move is right, and a battle for the board. St. Teresa is going to come up with it.
I try to get my JV boys to do that.
I mean, look at this pressuring defense from St. Charles, making St. Teresa pay early on. It's 12-2 now. We're up to a 10-point lead.
Like we say on the basketball court, pressure busts pipes or makes diamonds. And right now, that pressure is making diamonds, and here comes Liv.
Gabby Ortiz loses it, bringing it across half court, and fast break the other way, 14-2.
This St. Charles pressure is relentless. They're in help.
Right now, St. Teresa just looking for any way to penetrate this defense. Finally getting it across the timeline, firing a 3. That comes up just short. It's rebounded by Emma Bruno-Dunn. Beautiful outlet pass ahead. Is laid up off the glass, won't go from Ramos. The girls hit the deck hard here. See referee Terry Downing out on the court.
He's a gent. And Ray Russenack, both gents, both varsity and JV officials on Staten Island. So, this game will be very well reffed.
So this is Gabby Ortiz who brings it across the timeline. Has it poked away. St. Charles with yet another steal. Driving right side of the rim, laying it up and in. Olivia having an unbelievable start to this first quarter.
She is ready to go. She is ready to go.
Bro.
Out the gate.
She looks like she slept 12 hours last night. Ate breakfast, like a 3-course breakfast. Slept and was like, all right, I'm ready now.
Listen.
Like, she looks totally refreshed.
When she sleeps, she loves basketball. When she's awake, she loves basketball. And you can tell by her energy level.
Gabby Ortiz sending it inside. A missed shot. St. Charles bringing it the other way. 2-on-1. A beautiful scoop with the right hand. Just won't go. She gets her own boards. Throws it up and in.
It is the Liv show right now. And I would like to see her go up with her left hand on that. She's got to get her left right. Let's go.
I'm trying to get her to start practicing some different shots here in the semis.
Absolutely.
Always get better every play. There's a shot blocked from 12 feet away. St. Teresa is still controlling it. A battle for the loose ball, and it's a jump ball. It'll stay with St. Teresa.
That Ramos is tough.
My goodness. Now they're going to say it's St. Charles basketball, E.
On a jump ball there.
So 2:15 to go here in the first quarter. Emma brings it across, sends it to Castagna. Now into the corner. Liv fires a three. That won't go. Battle for the board. St. Charles comes up with it. What do you know? Castagna. Beautiful dribbling. Kicks it up top. A three from dead on is buried from downtown. That was Addie Cunningham. That's her second three today.
She's a shooter, and you better be ready. You know, like St. Teresa's went into scramble mode, and she was wide open for three. Good shot, Addison.
Want to give a shout out to our sponsors for today. One of them coming on board for these games. We want to give a big shout out to our girl Rose Bruno from Ed Bruno Realty. Obviously, a trusted name not only in the sports world, but as well in the real estate world. If you need anything, feel free to reach out to Rose, 917-365-5652 for all your real estate needs. But, E, what a special person for this basketball community as well.
Absolutely, and the Bruno family, big into basketball on Staten Island. Rose is probably one of the best coaches in the last 30 years. She won a state championship as a coach of Staten Island Academy, and and her girls are a product of her hard work, and dedicated to her community. So shout out to Rose, and shout out and thank you for the sponsorship.
Shout out to the whole Bruno family. Thank you for coming on board, supporting local sports today. Early on here, St. Teresa's finds themselves in quite a hole. Never say never. 1:44 to go in the first. Oh, the floater with the right hand is buried right side. Schwartzrock. I mean, I'm getting a jersey. That's an unbelievable last name. I stand by it.
And here comes Emma.
Oh, rejected by the bottom of the rim. Seemingly nobody else home to do it, so the rim did it herself. Now coming the other way, St. Teresa's with numbers. St. Charles gets back on D and a foul call. That is the first foul of the game. 1:18 to go in the first quarter. So I wouldn't say it's necessarily clean, E, but it's been a fast-moving game.
The pace. I like the pace. I like that the clock is moving. I like that the fact that both teams are playing clean.
It's Gabby Ortiz at the charity stripe.
She's been very aggressive, since the start. It's just her shot hasn't fallen. So hopefully she can get it going.
She's a two-way player. She handles point guard as well as shooting guard. Coming up empty from the charity stripe. St. Charles with it now. An errant pass underneath. It'll be a turnover.
That was a good look, but Jade's got to get in better position to catch that basketball.
So we actually have another color commentator that's en route, right, in Ashley Lambert.
The shooter.
The shooter.
The shooter.
She's another person we can't afford.
She's a shooter.
And it's going to be a jump ball here. Girls are scrapping early on. You're gonna think I'm crazy here, E, but I think that St. Teresa is going to bring this to within a 10-point game at least by the half.
All right, well, we got to see. They got to make some shots here. They got to get some offense going.
Talk to me, Goose. Here's a three. The bank is open.
Right on cue.
Sophia Morch buries one from downtown. It's 21-7. You like that call, Bookie? I know you would.
They're down 2 touchdowns here.
That's an excellent observation, E. I'm terrible at math. Look at that. You're right. Wow. Back to the action. A turnover for St. Charles.
Let's see if St. Teresa's can get something going here. The pressure. Got to step through the trap. Nope.
Absolutely. Got to see that trap coming. They could not avoid it. And going the other way, it's an easy 2. Laid up and in for Castagna. Now bringing it across the timeline. Gabby Ortiz sends it to the hot-handed Morch. Has it poked away and then reassembled by Gracedionio.
Relentless pressure St. Charles, they are trapping every part of the floor.
It's crazy, though. Like, almost like they're seeing equations in their head. They're trapping so effectively. 1 second on the clock, throwing it up at the buzzer. That's going to do it for the end of one full quarter of play from St. Joseph by the Sea. It's St. Teresa's down big to St. Charles. You got to tell them who our broadcast booth is powered by.
Main Street Coffee.
Eliot, it's so loud in this gym, I could barely hear myself think. What an environment.
The Staten Island community always comes out for the kids, and we appreciate it, and the kids appreciate it. This is part of the big crowds that when these kids are in high school, they're ready for, they're prepared for, and that's why we see such great games on the high school level on Staten Island, because they are used to playing in front of big crowds.
110%. As you mentioned, the championships growing up were always in high school gyms, but now the sport's expanded so much that the semifinals are taking place in high school gyms, and the kids are playing in front of bigger crowds all the time, every year. Here's a three from the corner, just missing. An offensive board. Won't go in on the second chance attempt, a jump ball, and we've seen a lot of those so far this afternoon. This one's going to be controlled by St. Charles. So Castano will dribble across the timeline, right to left, kicks it into the corner for number 7.
So St. Teresa switched up their defense, and now they're in a 1-3-1. And let's see if they can try to get some traps out of the 1-3-1. And here's Liv with it.
Oh, contact on the shot. No call. Buries it from downtown.
And that was Jade Kevik Reyes. Sorry if I mangled your name. I apologize.
Absolutely did, Ray. That's a fruit basket. Ooh. And there was a foul called in the paint. St. Teresa battling here. Down early and headed to the line to shoot 2. This is Mackenzie Mickey Fitzpatrick. She doubles as a forward and center.
And she buries the first one, and she earned that one because they got physical down there in the paint.
Man, that one looked easy. Well, when they give you this at the charity stripe, you got to take it.
Like my man AB says, they free. They free.
Second one is off the mark. Rebounded by St. Charles coming the other way. Liv has it. She decides to keep it and set up the offense. Just under 7 minutes to go here in the first half. Now back up top. Working around. Woods with it. Now Liv sending it into the corner. A 3. Won't go this time from Ramos. And out the other way, St. Teresa looking to score on the fast break. There's a foul, and headed to the line to shoot 2 is going to be Gabby Ortiz.
Ortiz is being aggressive. She's really taking it to him. Just her shot hasn't fallen yet, so if her shot gets going, this can get interesting. Let's see if she can knock down 2. They're free.
First one touches every part of the rim, but just won't go in. So an unfriendly rim here on one side of the court for St. Teresa, and seemingly everything falling on the other end for St. Charles.
Well, it all starts on defense if St. Teresa's wants to get back in this game. And
the second one is cash. St. Teresa scraping on the door of double digits. Meanwhile, St. Charles looking to continue to build on this early lead. Beautiful pass inside the paint, laid up and in from Emma.
Now Emma's joined the party.
She saw how much fun her sister was having. You know, it's like, I'm ready for this.
And there's
the trap once again.
Emma
trying to get back-to-back buckets. Won't. Second chance opportunity. You can count it, and the foul. Addie Cunningham going to the line.
Addie Cunningham cleaning up the garbage. St. Charles pressure is undeniable right now.
Stifling defense is the answer to your question. Absolutely stifling. Schwarzrock brings it across. Tipped pass is received by Ortiz, who drives the lane left side, lays it in with the right.
There you go. Ortiz got one to go. Let's see if she can get going here.
As you mentioned, she started to show a bit of aggression, and that's exactly what her squad needs from her at this moment. A beautiful bounce pass into the paint. The shot is missed. St. Teresa comes up with it. Schwarzrock brings it across the timeline, finds the open Falcon in the corner. Now back up top. A three is missed and rebounded by St. Charles. Oh, what a pass. Like Johnny Manziel from Emma. Just won't go down the other end. 5:35 remaining here in the first half of play.
Big floor effect.
It's a lot bigger court than you used to playing on for sure.
You know, you can see because now we're starting to walk up the floor a little bit.
There's a pass up top. Looking to kick. Instead deciding to keep it is Sophia Morch, and she's going to be fouled on the shot attempt and heading to the line to shoot too. So that's really what St. Teresa needs right now, though. They need to drive. They need to get this team to commit fouls, stop the clock, get to the line, and get your charity points.
Got to make them.
First one from the stripe is no good. Teammates come over and say, hey, you got to shake that off. You'll be all right.
It's all right. You know, you just got to make your free throws if you're going to climb back in this game. They've missed a few right now where this game could have been 29-15, 29-16.
Oh, second one is Cash. Trying to get Mr. Momentum on their side. 29-12 is the score here early.
St. Teresa staying in this 1-3-1. It's a weak rebounding defense. Has a lot of holes in it. But if you can trap out of it, you can kind of cause a little havoc.
I mean, St. Charles just getting so many shot opportunities, tipping the ball out, keeping it in their hands. And here's a jump ball once again. Yeah, this should be St. Teresa basketball.
So, like I mentioned, the 1-3-1 is a weak rebounding defense, and St. Charles got 3 offensive rebounds.
Addie Cunningham gets it in. This is Reyes back up to Bruno. Stutter step. Beautiful pass is right. Shot attempt by Vitali won't go. And a foul on the offensive rebound. So no shot, and they'll inbound underneath their own hoop. 4:20 to go in the first half.
We got a sub coming in.
Olivia Bruno Dunn, you know who her favorite athlete is?
Kobe.
Caitlin Clark.
Caitlin Clark. Well, not bad.
That's a new one, right? We're probably starting to hear that more.
Well, she's special, so there is.
Talking about shooters.
Yeah.
My goodness.
I'll give you a little fun fact at halftime. You'll appreciate this one. Emma with the miss. Rebound St. Charles. Miss. And that is number 5.
Bookie, can you let Ashley in? She thinks everything's locked up. And it is. Nobody cares we're coming. They pulled the shades down.
That's it.
Rare miss from the charity stripe.
And we don't have a number 5 here. All right. Nobody cares.
Yeah, no, that happened to me before, though.
Yeah.
And I've been I mean, shout out to all the coaches
Yeah.
and their rosters and stuff like that, but
We are terribly sorry, sweetheart. We will send you a fruit basket, courtesy of the Chinese bookie.
we're down $100 here. It's not even close to the first half. So 2 misses from the charity stripe for St. Charles. Very uncharacteristic. A 3 won't go. Comes up way short. And now outlet the other way. Olivia with it. Sending it over left side. Castagna. Stutter steps. Now works to her right. Back up top. Good defense here from St. Teresa. Liv has it poked away. She regains control. Back up. Castagna with it. Into the corner. Emma. Now back up. Liv fires a 3. Bang! You said it, mister.
Bang,
Count
bang.
it. And the foul. She's going to the line.
Talk about locked in. Oh, my goodness. Now, the word is that the twins, Liv and Emma,
So they're not calling a foul? She banged a 3, and there was a foul.
hold on.
He's trying to find out what's happening.
Thank you.
I like how E just yells on the court and finds out from the ref.
I got to find out what's
What'd
going
you find out?
So the basket does count.
Got it.
It was a box out foul. So and St. Teresa's is in a bonus.
Oh,
so,
my.
So she's gonna shoot 2 here with a chance to get 5.
Oh, my. Okay, well, she missed that one. That I did not see coming. I'll be honest with you. It's a
Nah.
good thing you got clarification there.
Now she has a chance to get 4.
My goodness.
But she only got 3 because she missed these 2.
All right, 32-12. St. Teresa looking to cut into this deficit. A 3 from downtown won't go. Offensive rebound and a foul called before the shot attempt. So inbounding underneath their own hoop now.
Ooh.
And a beautiful steal off the inbound by Emma. Outlet pass up top. Now shuffling it underneath. Everybody touching the ball for St. Charles. Stolen coming the other way. Ortiz up and in coast to coast.
What a big time play by Ortiz. She's still fighting out here. And hey, listen, we got a little ball game here. Let's see what we can get with 2:37 left.
About to lose $2 in the end of the bookie over this. Coming the other way. Good defense here from St. Teresa. An even better offensive move from St. Charles. Now stolen. Ferrari with it. She'll bring it across the timeline. Has the ball stolen in frustration. Out the other way, coast to coast on her own. Liv is doing it all today.
She is doing it all. Steals, threes, layups. Like the old Tupac song. How do you want it? How does it feel?
Get to the corner.
Good move.
That's a beautiful move. Schwarzrock putting her name on this game with an exclamation point. Here is a foul called before the shot attempt on the floor. St. Teresa in the penalty, so 2 shots upcoming here for the Gold and White.
You know, St. Teresa scores, and St. Charles is pushing the ball up the floor at a rapid pace. So we're going to keep rolling.
Man, we have 1:42 to go here in the first half of play. Want to give a shout out to our boy Sly Willis and his 3-on-3 games. They're coming into their 28th year, historic 28 years, August 17th and 18th. I know you're familiar with that.
It is the longest running 3-on-3 tournament on Staten Island. It's for the Richard Willis Foundation. You know, Sly Willis runs a beautiful program out there. Kids from high school all the way down to like second grade. They play 3-on-3 games all day long. Has a championship. It's a beautiful thing. Raises a lot of money and awareness on Staten Island. And if you have kids who want to play a little 3-on-3 ball, yo, sign up for the tournament in August. It's good. It's a great tournament.
That's right. For more information on this fantastic annual event, visit www.rwillis3on3.org. 1:42 to go here in the first half. We're in a first of a doubleheader here, but there's an all-day slate of games. We're simply broadcasting 2 of them and having a great time while at it.
Castagna at the line. Money in the bank.
You know what Castagna's favorite food is, E?
What's that?
Tacos.
Who doesn't love tacos?
Bro, I would crush tacos right now.
Who doesn't love tacos?
Another steal here from St. Charles off the trap in the corner. The black and red just seemingly do not have a response for this tenacious defense this afternoon from St. Charles. So an update, we don't have to send a fruit basket now because number 5 for St. Charles has been identified as Jade Karasevic.
Yes, Jade Karasevic. We want to give you a shout out for not acknowledging your name, but your name wasn't on the roster. So
word. And the janitor here that let us in because everything was locked up, he's getting a fruit basket. His name was Matt. Nice guy.
You get a fruit basket. Everybody gets a fruit basket.
The Oprah of fruit baskets out here.
And here comes Emma from the line. Here we go.
She is 2 for 2 on the charity stripe.
And Jade is back in the game on cue.
You know, when you hear your name ringing, like, Coach, put me in. They're talking about me. Okay.
St. Charles still applying pressure, and St. Teresa turns it over.
I know a big fan of the broadcast is John Boyle, who's tuned in out there. He says, couple of IS-34 girls playing, and Gabby Ortiz for St. Teresa and Bella Castagna at St. Charles.
All right. Principal Boyle repping the Eagles.
Castagna with it now, working with her left. 35 seconds remaining here in the first half.
Castagna.
She received a pass from Woods, and she just drove hard towards the paint. Gets the foul, is headed to the line. These girls are relentless, E.
I mean, they just keep coming at you like full force.
Mean girls. Crazy. I think a great broadcast would be this St. Charles girls basketball team against, like, us broadcasters. Bookie in a basketball uniform would be unbelievable.
Absolutely. We'd lose by 20.
20 is generous. Back to the action on the court, and it's a good one. Schwarzrock brings it across the timeline, and just an errant pass sent into the corner. We'll see if St. Charles will hold for the final possession of the first half.
St. Teresa's keep shooting themselves in the foot with turnovers. They ain't in this 1-3-1, though. And they're trapping.
Beautiful passing here. Yeah. That's the bigger one for me. It's been bothering me. 4 seconds to go in the first half. Looking at the time on the clock, they've got to fire it up, and they won't get it off in time. So this one is far from over, but it'll be St. Teresa that'll have to make massive adjustments here with 3 minutes before we get to the second half of action. If you're out there tuned in, everybody, we want to give a big shout-out to our friends at the Staten Island Mavericks. Bobby Hart a proud supporter of the Nobody Cares Sports Network, coming on and wanting to be a part of these CYO games this weekend.
Shout out to the Staten Island Mavericks, Bobby Hart, my man Brian Antonelli.
Well, I got a whole list here of coaches. I mean, they got 16 teams, girls and boys, ages 10 to 17. They've been around for 14 years, and here's a list of all their coaches. Tony Hargraves, Sandy Littenhouse, all right. Tony Petosa, Brian Antonelli, Greg Civiletti, Caitlin Moranti, Greg Testaverde, Todd Burns, Jay Kutros, Billy DeFazio, John Pancini, and Chris Ricchino. That is quite the roster of coaches they have there.
That is a big-time roster there, and, your kids are going to learn. The kids are going to play hard, and shout out to the Staten Island Mavericks.
Absolutely, they're going to learn today. We'll be back in just a moment with the second half of action, and joining us in the broadcast booth, it's star-studded. Ashley Lambert's going to join Eliot Wilson and Danny Chanod. Who cares, Ray?
Nobody cares.
Nobody cares. Talk to him.
Main Street Coffee.
Welcome back to the broadcast, ladies and gentlemen. Second half of action about to be underway. Danny Chanod, Ashley Lambert of the women's basketball team of the College of Staten Island, and Coach Eliot Wilson joining me in the broadcast booth.
Good afternoon, everybody.
Let's rock and roll.
Welcome back, Ashley. Let's see if you bring a little bit of luck for St. Teresa as they trail big here early on the start of the second half.
I see, and these two teams are playing really hard.
This has been the Live Show in the first half, and it starts the second half off with the Live Show.
Pen?
Yeah. Gracias. So it's a steal down the other way. The follies continue for St. Teresa. Not so much follies, though, as it's St. Charles just giving them this unbelievable defense, and it's forcing turnovers, resulting in fast break points the other way.
Yeah, I see they have two of their longer defenders playing that 2-3 in the second quarter that we just seen, and now they're back into a little man-to-man defense.
Schwarzrock will send it to Ortiz. This pass into the paint, deflected back to Ortiz. She receives it, brings it back out. Pass into the paint for Gracedonio. Shot attempt is no good, and a battle for the loose ball. It's a jump ball.
And it's St. Charles ball, and St. Charles has been utterly relentless on defense. They are getting tip balls. They are scrambling on the floor, and that's why they have the lead that they have.
And I can tell they have length in all 5 positions on the floor. Girls are tall.
Tall isn't the word, actually. These girls are dominating.
They are.
And it's a combination of being well coached and just being massive athletes.
That too.
So yet another turnover here as St. Teresa tries to feed it desperately into the paint. Instead, we outlet the other way. The shot attempt won't go. Jump ball sends us the other way.
They keep getting defensive stops, which lead into transition points for them. So hopefully they continue to do that.
I would have liked to see Addison give that up after she got the pass for another layup.
I thought she was gonna, but it wasn't a bad take.
Back into the corner now. Working it left. Ferrari sends it. And it's tipped away by Addie Cunningham. She's having a great game on both sides of the ball.
I mean, Addison is everywhere for them, and and if she's making the 3 ball, then St. Charles is even more tough.
I mean, 40 points is a lot, isn't it?
Nah, it is a lot. Some of my college games be at around the same score or lower at the third quarter. So
okay, I just wanted to make sure because I'm fried, but I'm not that fried. Back to the action. This shot won't go. It's a rare second chance opportunity.
Ooh.
Counted and the foul. Gabby Ortiz staying aggressive.
That was a great O-board.
Ortiz is back at it, being aggressive.
Sometimes when the lights are on, you just got to keep balling.
All day.
It's a must.
So she can't come up with a conventional 3-point play. A beautiful back and forth from 2 sisters. Can't finish. St. Charles controls the tip.
Number 12 and number 1 are sisters?
You said it.
Ooh.
Twinsies.
Are they twins?
They are twins.
That's
wow,
tough.
That's good information. The chemistry has to be on another level.
I mean,
I wish I had a sibling to play with at that age.
They beat each other up in the backyard playing ball. So.
Right.
Oh, there's a block and a beautiful one. St. Charles with numbers going the other way. 2-on-1. Good defense here from Ortiz to stop that break.
That was a great block.
And she knocked it off her leg, and St. Teresa's gets the ball back.
So this is Ferrari who brings it across the timeline, dribbling from right to left. Approaching the 4-minute mark here in the third quarter.
And St. Charles is picking up the girls right at half. They're not wasting no time.
No time. They get after it.
That's great.
Olivia Smythe now in the game.
We need some of that defense at my school.
Coach Sarcone don't play that. Y'all better play some defensive coach.
Oh, yeah, all day.
It's a good pass into Gracedonio, but it's denied by St. Teresa's. They have to outlet back out, reset, and the basket won't go. St. Charles coming the other way, laying it up and in. Easy money is Liv Bruno done.
Defensive stops leading into transition points for them again.
And they're so long at the top. Like Liv's got long arms. She gets her arms out into the passing lanes, and then next thing you know, here's Emma with
right.
with long arms in the passing lanes.
That's what I'm saying. They got length at all spots on the floor. It's hard to make those passes and get those shots off.
So Ferrari now sending it over to Smythe.
I'd like to see St. Teresa's get some down movement. Like they're kind of just going east-west.
Right.
Like can we get downhill a little bit and try to cause some, try to get them more into foul trouble.
Right.
To be fair, every time St. Teresa tries to feed the ball into the paint, though, you're seeing this trapping defense that typically only works on the boundaries.
Right. So
it's affecting them in the paint as well.
Right. I would like to see them do it a little bit more with the drive. And maybe kick out for a shot.
Mm-hmm.
But this is all learning process for these girls. These girls are going to high school next year, and they'll learn that.
Ortiz with a pump fake sends it into the paint.
Another block.
Sent back out. They're lucky to still receive it. Ferrari fires a 3. That won't go. A battle for the loose board. St. Charles has possession. Emma,
great
beautiful pass into the paint. Trying to get it to finish is Reyes, and she can't get it to go.
She was by herself under that rim.
Yeah. Gotta keep your head up.
Ferrari now to Ortiz. Ortiz looking right. Kicks it into the corner. Ferrari fires a three from that spot, and it won't go. It's rebounded by Emma.
Another fast break.
Oh, there's a pass. E, tell me you got it.
I got it. Mary Grace Palladino with the layup.
My man. E, you just got a raise.
I like raises.
I like raises.
I like raises.
A lot better than what the bookie's working on.
And she gets a rebound. And here comes Emma.
These girls from St. Charles just have like magnets on their hands when it comes to the basketball. It's always floating in their direction.
Emma must have 10 assists from just outletting the ball for a layup.
Easily.
That's a great way to get out in transition.
The best fun is when you're playing defense and you're getting layups.
Yep.
Any basketball player will tell you that. We play defense, we
Play
get stops.
defense, you get stops, you're happy on the other end.
That's it.
Definitely want to give a shout out to Mia Mosca, who's not playing today. She's injured for the St. Charles team. Her favorite player is Jalen Brunson. E.
Really?
Who doesn't like Brunson?
Exactly.
He's a bucket.
Got to give a shout out to the girls that can't play in the game today when they're
Good,
hurt.
great pass, Emma.
Good pass. Oh,
And it's stolen now, and it's really like a Christmas present. As it was Olivia Smythe that was just standing in the right place at the right time, comes up with the steal. Here is a wild shot, baseline won't go, an offensive rebound, and a foul called.
listen, Morch has been in there mixing it up, all game. And, even though the score doesn't say, St. Teresa's is playing hard, they're playing together. They're just not making their shots today.
Right. Good job by Morch, though, being tough in there, trying to get that O board.
I like how Ashley brings into that college slang. O board.
I don't know.
D-board.
I know.
That's definitely college slang right there.
Bro, if I went to basketball practice today, I'd be in bed for 4 days.
101.
That is definitely college basketball, like in the locker room watching film talk. Definitely.
They get the O board.
O board.
that O
Right.
board.
Gotta get that O board. I'm gonna bring that back to ND. I'm gonna have to rock with that. I
He's
like that.
stealing your turn.
It's all right. As long as you give me some credit.
I definitely will.
5 seconds on the game clock left here in the third
pass.
quarter. Gotta fire it up, and they do at the buzzer.
That was a great pass.
A beautiful shot is buried from Julia Woods. And I mean, this is kind of crazy. Her favorite athlete for Julia Woods, obviously it makes sense, it's Caitlin Clark, right? Shoot or shoot. But her favorite TV show, Dawson's Creek.
What the heck is
That's
that?
a throwback.
You ain't never heard of Dawson's Creek?
No.
That's what I mean. That's a throwback.
That is a throwback.
Wow.
I will never wait.
Really? No, that's not the song from it, is it?
Yes, it is.
No.
It definitely is.
Wait.
It definitely
When
is.
did that show come out? What year was
Like
that?
1995,
It's definitely late 90s.
96.
Definitely
I mean-
late 90s, early 2000s.
I never even heard of it.
Unbelievable. That's her favorite show.
You are definitely making
And
me
she's
feel
what,
old.
12? And that's her favorite show? Was she 13?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm bad at math.
Ashley's in here making us feel real old right now.
Ashley doesn't know about the restaurants that sponsor
Yeah, I
us.
still don't know half the restaurants on Staten Island. It's okay.
We gotta get you out.
Yeah.
We
Dan said we were supposed to go grab one of those food from the sponsors. We haven't done that yet. We will soon, though.
Oh, no, we have plenty that we can go through. Fourth quarter of action about to get underway here. Ashley Lambert, Danny Chanod, and Eliot Wilson on the call.
Our next semifinal game should be a real doozy. Sacred Heart versus Stardust.
Oh, that was my rival growing up. I used to play for OLSS.
Okay, so that
That
should
was
be
our exact rival.
that should be a really good game. So stay tuned. Local live. We're gonna be back for the second semifinal game, and like I said, that should be a doozy. Sacred Heart versus Star to Sea.
That's a great matchup. That used to be our championship every year when I was growing up.
All right. Well, Star to Sea, has 10,000 kids in their parish, so you should be able to field a couple of good teams. Shout out to Mia Marinaccio, over there down at Star to Sea.
You're gonna get some mail. You say you got 1,000 kids in that school. You better be able to field the team.
Better be able to.
100%.
Listen, if you know Coach E, I gotta speak the facts.
Well, it's St. Charles standing on business here early on, start of the fourth quarter. Wow, what a shot!
Bella. That was a great move. Way to be strong with the ball. Traveling violation.
Turnover. You mentioned that the court is large, E.
Yes.
It's bigger than a traditional CYO court.
Absolutely, but it's probably like half of the half court. So like when you get an opportunity to play, nice move. When you get an opportunity to play on the big court, as a kid it's fun, but you realize you got to go to a few extra dribbles, a few extra feet.
You got to run a little more.
Right,
get a little tired.
To get where you need to go.
Mm-hmm.
It's fun until your ribs hurt and you can't talk.
That was like that time in 8th grade they took us to the Barclays Center. Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh.
You felt like you were running a mile.
We could not keep up.
Like, hold up, this is one basketball court?
Right.
And now in college, you play on courts like that all the time, and it's a little easier to move.
Yes.
There's a beautiful outlet pass the other way. Schwarzrock lays it up and in.
Great job by St. Teresa turning defense into offense.
Ashley with those great keen insights.
Listen,
it's the key to the game.
St. Teresa's is still battling. They're still fighting.
That's how you get some energy.
Working it around the horn now, St. Charles eating up clock. Instead, this is going to be a 3 from the left wing that won't go for Castagna.
Good defense by St. Teresa's.
Timeout on the floor.
Want to give a shout out to our sponsors at Windows. We are located in Bay Ridge, Brooklyn. That's like the 8th wonder of the world because they have free parking in Brooklyn.
That's what I heard. I heard that they have free parking, and I heard, is it true that they will pay your toll?
They will pay your toll if you want to go window shopping in Brooklyn. So that's also phenomenal. And here's something else that's really amazing. They take directions literally. They asked me what size I was. I said extra large. As you can see, I'm wearing a Windows We Are shirt. They asked Boogie what size he was, and I joked around and I said children's medium. And they sent over a bunch of children's medium stuff. And Boogie's like, Danny, I tried to put on the Windows We Are stuff, and it wouldn't fit me. I'm like, what size did they give you? He's like, medium. I was like, oh, no, Boogie. I'm sorry. That was a joke.
So if you want to go window shopping,
they get your sense of humor. Great people. Proud supporters of Nobody Cares Sports Network, just like all of our other tremendous sponsors from DPM Contracting, Jimmy Max, Jay's on the Bay. The list literally goes on and on because we love to support local here. Have you gone to those restaurants yet, Ashley? All right, then. Back to the action.
Asking the wrong person, Dan.
There goes Ferrari.
I got to get you some gift cards. What a pass.
Man.
It comes up empty, and it's St. Charles with a 30-point lead and looking to still build on it.
Ferrari, she threw a nice pass there. She's cleaned it up a little bit since the first quarter. She had a little tough time, and she threw a nice pass there. Luckily, it didn't go in. Sorry.
Castagna with a pass into the paint here.
There she
goes.
And
that's deflected. Ferrari comes up with it. Ferrari working to her left. Now receives it back on the paint. Tipped out. Teresa has it in the corner. Ferrari fires from 20 feet and buries.
There you go. Gianna.
Great shot. She was ready for that ball.
Longest journey starts with a single step.
That's it.
5 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter of play. The winner moves on to the 8th grade girls A championship game next weekend.
Wow. I remember when I was playing in these games.
Was it like 3 days ago?
More like 5. Come on.
I'm sorry, you didn't remember Dawson's Creek. I almost fainted in front of you. The 3 won't go from the wing. Addie Cunningham trying to bury her third of the ball game.
Ooh, long arms again.
So Gabby Ortiz has it still away. Ferrari trying to do everything she can to keep her squad in this ball game. Accidentally kicks it out of bounds. Good hustle there. It'll be St. Charles basketball.
St. Teresa's keeps battling, keeps working. Mm-hmm. A lot of these girls are going to go on to high school and play high school ball. Going into travel season, just keep working hard and your games will flourish.
Liv sends it up top. Here is a 3. Goes off the back rim. No. Offensive rebound. St. Charles with it. Throwing it up. It won't go.
She's trying again.
Oh, she sure is. Woods can't get it to fall. Bruno comes up with it yet again. 4 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. It's been all St. Charles. Woods now sending it back up top. Liv with it. Beautiful move to her right. Back into the corner. Receives it on the wing. Shedding it up top. Reyes fires a 3.
In and out.
And it's Ferrari. Got to look up. She's got a man straight ahead. Laid up off the glass and in from Schwarzrock.
Good pass, Ferrari.
It's a great look ahead the floor.
No quitting these girls coming down the stretch. Continuing to ball. Playing sound fundamental basketball. Stop, turn around, pop from the charity stripe. Won't go. St. Teresa comes up with the board.
Let's get a push.
If they push, they had numbers. Instead, Ferrari slew it down.
Just got to see that.
Stop, pops, fires a 3, and it won't go. St. Charles to come up with the board.
And what helps St. Teresa's with this energy is to get in stops on defense. We spoke about that earlier.
Oh, Doctor. A battle for the board in the paint here. And Terry Downing's going to say last touch is by St. Charles. This will be black and red basketball. Ashley, did you miss us?
I missed you guys so much.
All right.
That's why I came straight from practice. I ran here. Not drive, I ran.
You ran?
With my 2 feet.
I believe you, which is what's crazy about me. Like, wow, she's really an athlete. Because,
Track star.
I walked back and forth in the parking lot 3 times. I was like, Boogie, let's go home.
Pack it up, pack it in.
Pack it up.
I love you. Shout out to Rich Bruno, everybody down here at St. Joseph C letting us come in and plug in. But those that don't know, the students have an entirely different entrance than the general public here. And that's the way that we enter this facility. So it's a bit of a troop when it's 15-mile-per-hour winds outside and brick.
It's cold.
It is not a game out there.
Ashley was like, yo, the doors are locked. I'm going home. I was like, wait.
I was like, wait. But all the doors look the same. Because
Yeah.
you showed me where to go, but I couldn't figure out which door it was. I was like, oh.
No, I know. It's a lot.
I didn't even know they had a whole back thing like that.
What do you make of this, Jim?
I don't know.
This place looks like a prep school.
Yeah.
When you walk down the steps from the front, it looks like Bel Air Academy.
Yeah.
It's exactly what it reminds me of. It's exactly what it reminds me of. So amazing. So far from West Philadelphia, born and raised, Steve, but I'm telling you right now, these halls are fantastic. Yeah. And if you are thinking about sending your child to a Catholic school on Staten Island, really look no further than St. Joseph by the Sea, because this place is phenomenal.
Most definitely is.
Facilities catches the kids' eyes, always.
Ferrari brings it across the timeline, sends it into the corner. Schwarzrock is going to be fouled as she attempts to control the offense. See Ferrari rocking that C on her jersey. You got to earn that, E.
Yes. Everybody has to earn the captain stripe.
Schwarzrock fires a 3 from the corner. It won't go. Gabby Ortiz corrals the rebound at the top of the key.
Ortiz has been, awesome today. Even
Great
though
pass.
Beautiful feed into Fitzpatrick in the paint. She just loses it. Schwarzrock tries to scoop move with the left, won't go. Instead, it's picked up by Emma. And she's going to be called for a travel on the steal attempt. And she gets up laughing. It's good to see she's having fun.
I think
All smiles, all smiles.
the twins are always having fun when
I
they're
can't
playing
believe they're
basketball.
twins. That's like the coolest thing ever.
They must run an unbelievable pick and roll.
Right, something, right?
Something. There's got to be some sort of chemistry.
Give and
play.
go.
One's the point guard, one's the off guard. So, and the one with the ball is the point guard.
Well, we approach the 2-minute mark here in the final quarter of play.
I'm seeing some zone from St. Teresa's.
Emma shouts it into the corner. A three won't go from downtown. Battling for the boards.
Emma's been a little strong in that corner on her shot.
But you can also tell that Emma's in there trying to get her teammates shots.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
You know, she's she can easily get to the hole, but she's looking, to find her teammates to get them shots, and that's a true testament to a good teammate,
100%.
who's looking out and trying to help her team get better.
1:54 to go here. If you're St. Teresa, the game's out of reach. And oftentimes, like these girls, as you mentioned, they're going to be going to play basketball next year in high school. It's about finishing up your season strong and finishing it right. Not hanging your heads in this situation and just all in all continue to fight.
You want to continue to work on establishing good habits. Playing hard, playing together, and those type of efforts lead to good habits in high school, where high school coaches are going to see, oh, okay, well, even though they're down 20, she's still playing hard.
Right.
Yes.
she's still working. So it says a lot about character at this point in time in games.
So it's a battle for the ball after it's tipped on the inbounds. Ferrari comes up with it. She brings it across the timeline. Still controlling, 1:35 remaining in the fourth. Ortiz
Good
with
pass.
a beautiful pass inside to Fitzpatrick, who lays it up and in. They call her Mickey.
That was a great find by Ortiz.
Oh, this ball is tipped once again. Back-to-back turnovers here for St. Teresa. We talked about them fighting, and that's what they're doing down the stretch.
Great
Ortiz
pass.
with a beautiful pass. Gracedionio lays it up and in.
That was a great pass.
There you go. So, they're continuing to fight, continue to scrap.
Getting some stops, getting some buckets.
It's about finishing off on that high note. Something to feel good about. What a pass cross court. Finds its way into a St. Charles player underneath the paint. Back into the corner. Now up top. Reyes fires a three and it won't go.
And this is a reason why, St. Charles is the defending champions. They play together.
Woo! Ferrari from the corner buries a three.
There you go, Gianna. Good shot there. Keep fighting, keep scrapping.
This might have been the best defensive quarter they've had.
Absolutely. They tightened up here in the fourth quarter and really started to find their game just a little bit too late.
But like you guys said, they keep fighting. And that's going to be a great thing that they carry with them at the higher level when they go there next year.
5 seconds remaining here in the semifinal game. A final shot from the charity stripe won't go, and that is going to do it, ladies and gentlemen. St. Charles has defeated St. Teresa, and they are headed to the 8th grade girls championship next week. They'll find out who they're going to play next, Eliot, as we have a doubleheader coming up. You know who our next game is, E?
We got Star to Sea versus Sacred Heart. So we have two very good teams. Sacred Heart led by Coach Joe Neer and Mike Foda, and Star to Sea led by Coach Aaron Goldstein. we're gonna definitely see a good game today. A good game in the second semifinal.
We're looking forward to it. Ashley and Lambert in the booth. Ashley, welcome back. Thank you for joining us. You can't go anywhere. You're a hostage for the second game. You understand?
You
can't
locked
wait.
in.
Locked in.
You locked in.
I'm locked in.
There you go.
I've been locked in.
Ashley, do you know who this broadcast booth is?